Alright guys, it's your boy Big O Nuggets, and like I mentioned in the previous video, as soon as we had any information about Predator's hunting ground during PAX West, I was gonna update you guys. And just as promised, IGN just released like a little interview with, I guess, one of the producers or one of the people working with the game, and it kind of broke down the basis of the game. And I think we already know about the soldiers is basic. Everything that I've talked about in previous videos, it's exactly what that is. But he talks a little bit more in depth about the Predator and about his abilities and how they tried to balance him so he's not too OP, but he's still up there. He's still a very powerful creature. So we're gonna kind of look at a little short video of them talking about um, what the game is about a little bit. And again, if you've seen any of our previous videos, we have tons, and I've talked about that a lot. And then we get a little bit more in depth into how the Predator plays. We see a little bit more of him running around, not just on treetops, but below and actually down with the soldiers fighting and using his claws and different abilities. So we're gonna look all into that right now, kind of break it down a little bit. And this is the most recent news that I've seen, and we've actually been able to see a little bit more. I posted up in different pages trying to get other people's opinions. I went to a PAX West page and I commented there below for people to let me know their thoughts and comments on the game if were able to go out there and play it, because it's playable. And we got a few comments. We'll talk about that at the close to the end. But let me show you guys the videos real quick, kind of the video of him breaking down the overall aspect of Predator hunting grounds, and then we're gonna jump right into the Predator gameplay.
So it's basically a 4v1 first-person shooter game. Four people are playing soldiers lost in the jungle, and of course the other person is playing the Predator. And basically the four soldiers, they have certain objectives they're trying to complete and then eventually getting to the chopper, while the Predator is trying to kill all of them mercilessly and rip out their skulls.
Ripping skulls. What else can you ask for?
Awesome. So as you guys can see, it's basically what I had seen and predicted, basically, where, as again he mentioned straight up, you're soldiers, you're lost in the jungle, gotta follow the objectives to be able to escape, and you gotta hold certain points to be able to run out, to be able to escape while the Predator is out there trying to kill you as you battle different NPCs. I like that approach. I really do like that approach. It's a little better than just kind of like I mentioned before, getting thrown out there with the Predator and just trying to kill him, and that's it. Like you got objectives, you got some other things you got to do besides that. So I really like the fact that they did that. So my predictions were correct, guys. Awesome.
Boy, this isn't going to go well, and the music ratchets up and everything just gets more tense around you. It works really well. But then when you're playing as the Predator...
Wait, stop. You took my question. So, Jonathan Dornbush, you also played as a Predator. Tell us about that.
Let me tell you about that. So when you're playing as the Predator, you have the suite of skills that you'd expect. So you can see sort of heat vision, you can cloak yourself, you have ranged abilities, but you also, of course, have your claws. You have a healing ability and everything. But the big hook to it is, of course, you're trying to kill the other four guys. All of your weapons and skills and everything work off of one battery meter. So you have to balance making sure that you're not overusing that. So your like shot that can go across and like you can see the sort of the red beam hitting where your target's going to be. You can do like quick little shots and that takes just a little bit of the energy, or you can do a really long charge beam, but that knocks out more than like half your battery. So if you want to also be if you want to be cloaked, and if you want to use other abilities that you have to figure out how to balance that, because if you jump right into battle and you're going to try to kill guys, you're going to get swarmed pretty easily. So there's a nice sort of skill that you have to figure out there and like a balancing act.
Yeah, it's not just like you're mega strong and you're just kind of stomping all over.
Yeah, you're definitely stronger than those four soldiers, but you do have weaknesses. You do have ways to be a target pretty easily. So there's a really nice balance they're going for, which I like.
All right, guys. So I liked how you explained it a little bit. There's little concerns that I have about, but overall, we finally get to see a little bit more in depth about the Predator gameplay. We've seen mostly soldiers and just glimpse of Predator gameplay, but now we can actually see how it looks in third person. Jumping from treetops to actually using your visibility. Some actual gameplay with him using his sword, his claws, and different gadgets like that. It actually looks pretty smooth. It looks like the Predator plays very smoothly, and it's actually it looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. After really looking at this gameplay and just kind of looking at the his abilities and different stuff, it's great. I like how they did the whole charge thing for his plasma cannons because again, that is true. If they try to, you know, um, try to keep it to where it's just constant shooting, like it would have been too OP, and I know people would have gotten tired of it. So I like how that battery power thing kind of goes all around with everything. So it's all about balance and knowing how to use everything. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Again, gameplay looks smooth. I like how it looks. I hope that we can get a little bit more in depth because I know he just went over like kind of over the Predator, not giving too much details because it's just like I guess an alpha kind of alpha testing right now, play for people to play and try it out, which is awesome. I really wish I would have gone to PAX West to be able to play this for you guys and show you guys everything. I would have tried to break everything down and understand each one of his abilities. I asked people to do that, but not that many people really did it. It's all right though, but we have some comments and stuff like that from people that we'll look into eventually. But overall, it looks decent. It looks great. I like how it's playing. I like how it looks. Again, it gives me that Friday the 13th vibe with the different abilities I gotta do, where they gotta charge up and load up before I use them or after I use them. And the third person aspect was great for the Predator. I think going first person for the Predator would have been a little bad. It would have reminded me of Dead by Daylight or something like that. But I prefer the third person aspect of it, which is awesome. Um, so let me know what you guys think about this gameplay so far. Just looking at an overview of the Predator, seeing what we can do. There's a little bit more stuff there that I saw that we could probably use, kind of like a weapon wheel, switching from claws to maybe your spear to your net. Like I want to know, I want to get a video or some more information about them talking about his weapons because they only talked about his plasma cutter. They talked about the thermal vision, going invisible, and all that. But he talked about weapons or claws very briefly. But I really want to see because I saw a little weapon wheel thing in there. I don't know if you guys saw it too. So maybe we do have a little weapon wheel we can upgrade or change from having our claws to our spear to the net to the little like throwable blades, shuriken blades or whatever. I don't know. I think that would be cool too. So I really want another video or soon hopefully, and I'll keep tabs on this as best I can. They talk a little bit more about the Predator's weapons. The Predators have very amazing weapons besides just the plasma cutter, and I really hope we get to see a little bit more of that later on as we get closer to the reveal date and the release of this game. So let me know what you guys think below. Now I want to talk about some of the comments that some people have left me at that PAX West Facebook page that I'm in. I just posted up there just to get some idea of people that are actually going to the event, what they think. A lot of people have said the game was super fun, still has bugs to fix, but overall good game, and we'll be buying. Playing as a Predator is better than playing as a fire team member, just more entertaining. Fire team plays like typical shooter. And then it says someone else said game had serious frame rate issues that made it really hard to target Predator in battle at times. Really needs fixing or just launch on new gen console. So far that's what some people have said from the PAX West page. And I mean this still is in an alpha what they're playing, or I don't think this is the beta just yet. It's still like an alpha gameplay of it. But so far people are saying it's been pretty decent. They've been enjoying it. I could see some issues going on right now since again they're barely revealing some gameplay of it. But I'm hoping we get a beta time soon so we can hop into that. Remember, this is only for PlayStation, so if you guys are on Xbox, this Predator game is only for PlayStation. And so that's all the news I have for you guys today about the Predator Hunting Ground. I saw this today as soon as it came up. PAX West was this weekend, so we might get a little bit more info. We might see other people making videos about talking about the Predator Hunting Ground if they went out and played it during PAX West. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. From what we've seen so far, all of my videos, like I think everything that I predicted so far has come true of how they're putting this going, like from the soldiers to the objectives to the predator and stuff. So I have a good feeling about this. If like my predictions have been good, I think this is gonna be a very fun game to play once it is released. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, because like I said, as soon as I have more information or get any type of information about the Predator hunting ground, I will be posting it up. So don't forget to follow us on social media and everything, and I will see you guys in the next one.